G'day, I'm Matt.
And I'm Jo.
And here we are at home today and we're going to cook a Pavlova. Normally it's Jo preparing the desserts, but today I'm going to give it a go and make her one using these awesome Australian eggs. Alright, so this recipe today, it's really simple, and what I love about it is it's all kind of really common ingredients. We've got eggs, sugar, some corn flour, some vinegar. And a traditional Pavlova often has a fresh fruit garnish, kiwi fruits, passion fruits, strawberries, stuff like that, which is absolutely delicious. But the version I'm making today is with all pantry items. We're going to use some dried apricots, some white chocolate, and some pistachio nuts. Jo, do you want to start on the eggs for me?
Yeah, we're just separating.
Yeah, so just separate the eggs and we'll get the whites into the mixer and we'll get them whisking away. Good crack in there, Joey. So it's really important to get the eggs whisking, just the eggs only, not the sugar and the other ingredients just yet. We'll get the eggs nice and fluffy and then we'll slowly add the sugar, just so... Why is that, Jo?
So with the egg whites, you want to start them nice and slow and then incorporate the sugar, and the sugar encapsulates kind of the air in the egg white. So best thing to do is make sure everything's nice and dry, and then I'm going to start whisking nice and slow and then incorporate some of the sugar a little bit at a time.
That's looking pretty good, Jo. The eggs have whisked up nicely. We've got soft peaks and we can slowly add the sugar just a little bit at a time. Alrighty, so it's looking like all of that sugar's incorporated. You kind of feel it's nice and smooth and silky. It's time to add 2 teaspoons of corn flour and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Can you use another vinegar?
You could use barley malt, or you can even use brown sugar instead of white sugar for a different kind of texture. And what the vinegar and the corn flour do is just make the egg a bit more stable. So then you get a nice crust on the outside and then a nice kind of marshmallowy texture on the inside. So I'm just going to mix this.
Yeah, just mix that through. Just you don't have to whip it too much, just incorporate it all and then we'll get it in the oven. Alright, how confident are you, Jo? Is it whipped properly?
Yeah, definitely.
Can I double check?
Go on.
Alright, so that's a pretty good test. Well done there, Jo. So what we want to do now is we can easily turn this mixture into one big Pavlova and cut slices, but I like to do, this will make about 6 smaller pavs that'll serve 2 to share. It's always nice to have a shared dessert. So just dollop it on there. So I've just got some baking paper just on an oven tray, and I've just rubbed some soft butter onto that piece of paper and covered it with corn flour. That'll make sure the meringue, the Pavlova doesn't stick.
I've never seen that before, but I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. So just kind of rustic. Thank you. Just blob it on.
And then what temperature?
So we've preheated the oven to 120 degrees and we'll cook them for about an hour. For the fruit garnish for this Pavlova, we've got the dried apricots. I've got 400 ml of water in here. We're going to add some honey. Do you want to put a nice spoon of honey in there, Jo?
Yeah.
You could use sugar or any kind of sweetener you like, but we're going to use some chamomile tea as well to poach these apricots. So honey and chamomile work really well together.
Do you love the lightness of chamomile?
Yeah, so it's just like a nice little sort of herbaceous note, which is going to be lovely. So we just add the honey to the water. We're going to bring this up to a boil, then we'll add the fruit and tea. Alrighty, so that water and honey's come to the boil. We're just going to throw in 1 chamomile tea bag. And Jo, do you want to chuck the apricots in?
Yep.
So we don't want to cook these too much. We just want to kind of just get them nice and plump and soften them up. So return this pot back to the stove, bring it back just to a boil, turn it off, and then just let them steep in that liquid. Alrighty, so the Pavlovas are nearly ready. Jo, do you want to whisk some cream for me?
I do.
We're going to flavour this cream with some orange blossom water. So we've just got some whipping cream, we'll whip it up, we'll add some icing sugar and some orange blossom. So we just want to add just a little bit of this orange blossom water, kind of half a cup. Drop that in.
Wow, wait.
So they're ready to go. You can see they've kind of puffed up a little bit, but they're kind of nice and chewy and crispy on the outside. So just grab your plate, pick out a meringue. I reckon, which one do you reckon?
That one.
That one. And we might just put a bit of cream on the plate first, just to stop it from sliding around too much.
I love how glossy they are.
Yeah, it's come out really nicely. So just straight on there. I think Pav and cream's pretty classic, so don't be too shy with that. Load it up.
Oh
yeah. So we've got some roasted and chopped pistachios. Some of these pistachios all over the top.
Wow.
And then we've got some white chocolate to go on the top. So the white chocolate just is this sort of extra little decadent touch. Throw that on the top. And there you go, you've got the Pavlova with the orange blossom cream, poached apricots, pistachio, and white chocolate. If you want to make a meal to remember at home with your family, head over to
australianeggs.org.au/meal to remember.
have a try.
Oh, yes, please. Oh, yum.